But to go back to the Saints and versus the Bucs, I don't know if I want to give credit to the Bucs for this win as much as I want to give credit to Jameis Winston for being the interception machine that he can be when he's really feeling it. You know what I mean? Like they had Tom Brady in their head until Tom Brady pulled the LeBron James hit Draymond Green in the nuts, have them mess themselves up by taking themselves out of the game thing, where he gets into it with Marshon Lattimore. It really pissed me the fuck off.
I could tell it has affected you a lot, and I can understand it because, again, Brandon, this game was so close for so long. This was a 3-3 game through 3 quarters, and then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers scored 17 points in the fourth, largely, like you said, off Jameis Winston turnovers late in this game. And we know they were coming into this one without Alvin Kamara in the lineup there. He was on the sideline for them, but you have Chris Olave, Michael Thomas, Jarvis Landry. Like, this is supposed to be a pretty potent group, and neither side. It's a testament to the defenses on both sides, I think. We know the Bucs offense a little beat up, but these are 2 really good groups. That fight was insane, though. Marshon Lattimore and Mike Evans, we have very few things that we can firmly hang our hat on in this league, and the hatred, the genuine hatred between these 2 men is so palpable. So for anyone that missed it, Marshon Lattimore was talking shit to Tom Brady after a play. They were walking off the field, and Tom goes and says something back to him. And Tristan Wirfs gets over there, their big right tackle out of Iowa.
It was Leonard Fournette who first put his hands.
Oh, that's right.
Marshon Lattimore.
Leonard Fournette gets over there and gets in Lattimore's face because they're all taken up for Brady, and understandably so. And then Mike Evans comes from distance and full-on glass break, by God, that's Mike Evans music. Gets up under Marshon Lattimore and blindsides him. Like, it was dirty pool. That wasn't a straight up hit. That wasn't. It was kind of like the beef we had about the Leonard Fournette chip. He came when Marshon Lattimore wasn't ready and knocked him the bleep out, and then the melee ensued from there. Both of those guys got thrown out, and that really has become the one thing we can count on Mike Evans getting himself thrown out of these Saints games whenever it pops up.
I'm so mad about it, mainly because I feel like Tom Brady started that fight, and then when the bench is cleared, he was nowhere to be found. Now, obviously, he's an older man and he has brittle bones. And
what's he gonna do?
Mike, he started it. Somebody should have pushed him at the bottom of that pile.
I wouldn't say he started it, Brandon. Like,
how could you say he didn't start it? Him and Marshon Lattimore were jaw-jacking back and forth, and then out of nowhere, playoff Lenny, regular season Lenny, gives him a little chip block, and then Marshon Lattimore, put his feet grounded and start, I'm talking to you now too? And then out of nowhere, Mike Evans clears him. So you're telling me Tom Brady didn't start that? Because that play would have been on to the next if Tom Brady and Marshon Lattimore weren't still talking.
Yeah, Marshon Lattimore jawed at Brady. Brady jawed back. Those 2 were talking. Listen, whoever started it, those 2 were talking shit to each other, which happens on damn near every play in football. The difference was Tom Brady had teammates that were ready to square up for him right off the jump, and Marshon Lattimore's teammates were slow to the draw.
No, the difference was Tom Brady was pissed, and everybody was legitimately nervous around him. Like, they had no idea what was going on. They know Tom was upset, and whoever is making Tom upset needs to be put on their butt. And that's what happened.
And that's the shit I love. That's the way it's supposed to be with your quarterback, Brandon. That's how it goes. My favorite thing in sports are the crap. My favorite things in sports are when we do this with goalies in hockey and lacrosse, and when we do it with quarterbacks in football, where they're the protected class. And if you want to try and get to them, what do we see in the NHL postseason? Every time someone gets by the goalie, you got a hand up under your chin, driving you back into the boards right now, because that's not how we get down out here. The one rule I was always taught, Brandon, when it comes to fights on the field is I got to see you as long as you're on the field, because in a game, you don't want a penalty for coming off the sideline and doing this shit. If you're on the field, I need to see you running towards the pile, because the last thing you want is to turn on that film the next week and be the one dude that was chilling in the back. Like, some guys will get a vet distinction, right? If you're a vet who we don't want to get hurt, and that's why Tom Brady in this case, I don't want him anywhere near that fight if I'm on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You're old man Brady. You don't need to be out here doing anything physical right now here. You're writing checks and we'll go cash them. But for everyone else, I want to see you going towards the pile. That's really the only rule. I'm not saying throw punches or do anything dumb like that. I'm just saying when someone tries your quarterback here, Leonard Fournette, all things being truthful, he was the one that made it physical. He was the one that went over there and decided we were going to involve hands in this situation if we want to actually call who started popping things off. And I'm not saying that in a negative way, by the way, here. Because, again, I think having your quarterbacks back is the right thing to do. That's the way we're supposed to do this stuff on that side.
Okay.